And the third method is typing the text over a path. So path typing with the next persons. So to get the paths, we need to create a path. And path creating, we have understood in the last lesson, like with the open shape or a closed shape, so you can able to make a path. So let us take a open shapes, and open shape is a line, as well as we do have options called pencils, which is capable of making a freehand line. So this is a options which create a freehand line. Fine. Over to this, yes, we can able to make the type on path text box. Shift T. Okay, just a minute. Let me check. Is anything you want to speak, Anwar? Anwes? Yes, you can speak now. Yes, tell me. Hello, hello. Yes, yes. Okay, no problem. Fine. So now move the text over to the path, and you can find this tool itself is showing a icon with a line mark. It indicates that we need a path to get type of. So he's searching for a path. Move over to the path, and the time we move over to the path, can you see now? It is showing only a path mark, but the time it comes to the path, it shows a plus mark. Can you see the indication? Can check now. Can you see? This is to be get observed. Observe to the scans. A micro level action, but it make a major level difference on the scan now. What is to be watched? Even taking the things and clicking, it will not do work unless we find a plus mark. So now the plus mark indicates, yes, you can have to type on the path. Have a click, and instantly you can find the cursor comes to the start position, type it up. So now we have understood the text could be typed over to a path also. But the condition apply, we need to take it. Shift T is the command. So Shift T is a command. It is for type on text, type on path. And yes. So here we have understood two different methods of typing the things on screen. Now we'll be going in more details. Around 500 to 600 options are there. We'll go each and every icon. Have a patience, be cool. And then only it is possible. If it is not happening, take it like it's not for you. So we need to accept both of the things. Now, once the type come onto the path, then the next action starts off. What is the next action? Like to raise the size and all things will get happen. We'll see that in details. But we got to know two different methods of typing the text on the screen. So we have seen it one. Then you can always have a try with the closed shapes also, or like this one, and get the text to be typed on a closed shape. It is also working. So hope we have understood how to make the text to get type over the path in a open shape, again in a closed shape. In both the way, we can also make the text to get it placed. So hope we have understood the two actions is ready. Is it okay now? Till now it's okay? So the information passed regarding the text is what? Type on path, over to the closed shape, over to the open shapes. And inside a text box, all the things are ready. Now the next action. Take your normal text, hotkeys T, drag it up, fill the text. By the option, what? Fill with placeholder text. So it is a hectic job. Every time dragging, clicking on the right click, getting it come, no need to do this. So let us go for a fast-cut way. What is the fast-cut way? Type, fill with the placeholder. So here, we need to see like what is the keyboard shortcut for it. So what is the keyboard shortcut maybe? Alt, T, and I. Does it clear? Now, a fastest way to get the placeholder text we have find out. What is the option? Alt, T, type menu open, and I for fill placeholder. Alt T and I. Does it okay? Note it down. Around 500 options are there. That's why I just made you aware, like only the text is to get handled. Alt T I. What is this? To make place holder text. We are dealing with text only. Now we'll be revolving around the text. So once the text come up into the screen, it's nice. We can able to start handling this text box. Can you able to see the text box now? The time you drag down the text box to a smaller one, you can find a red color button on the right down corner. Does it visible? Is it okay?
Yes.
Indicates that it is having overflow text. It is technically called as overflow text mark. That means there are extra text are there which is not visible. This is what this button is speaking of. So overflow text. I'm not typing anything, just scribbling also to get type. So now how to handle overflow text? What is the topic? Overflow text handling. Overflow text handle. How does this box looks like? Text box with a red mark here. It is called overflow text mark. That indicates that inside this a lot of text are there, but some of them are visible, some of them are not visible. Hope we have understood what does this red mark is speaking out. Now how to handle this overflow text? It can be handled in 1, 2, 3, 4. These many ways are there. We will go one after the other, note it down. The first method, increase the text box, very simple, and the text get fixed up. What is the first method? Increase the text box. Increase the text box. Second method, move your cursor to the overflow text, get a click over there. Now your cursor turns into a text box. Can you see cursor మీద ఏముంటుంది? Text ఉంటుంది, text information ఉంటుంది. Go to your destination and drag it up. So you can find the overflow text come to a next text box. Second method అర్థమైందా? Does the second method clear? Fine. I just ask twice and get it confirmed like yes, you got it up. Now, second method over. Move the text to the next text box. Okay, fine. So what is the second method? Let us move to the second method. Move your cursor to the overflow text mark. Step number 1. Click over there. Step number 2. Now what is the result? It turn your cursor into a text box. Now third step, go to your destination and drag the text box once more. Then the extra text will flow from the frame to the next frame. Hope we have understood. And this is how to handle the overflow text. ఎంతవరకు అర్థమైందా? Does it clear? Now the question, ఇవన్నీ ఓకే సార్, ప్రాక్టికల్ లైఫ్లో ఇది ఎక్కడ యూజ్ అవుతుంది? కరెక్ట్ కదా? Now, that's why before learning the software, make the reason of learning clear. Then you can have to connect. If it is connected, it's okay, or else it should be done before starting the software. Often you can have to find in the newspaper, the news will start in the first page, then they will write in the last, the information is continued in the 15th number page. Does the example understandable? And this is what they are doing. That is called overflow text. They will take it from the first page and they will place that in 10th number pages. So the text matter will be in a continue position, not in the same page, but in the 15th number page. Just I've given an example. What do you learn? Where it could be used. So now we have understood the second method to control the overflow text. So type in the take the text to new box. To new box. Just I'm writing somewhere here and there, but it should be a perfect thing. Don't depend on this note. You have to make a note very clear. But to give you the time what to write, I'm just writing in that way. So now we have understood the second method of handling the text. Now we'll switch to the third method. Second method, okay? Fine. Third method. Give a right click, okay. And here we can change the size of your text. Control A and decrease the size. And sometimes you'll find it will get overflow text off. But it is sometimes negligible, but you can control plus and see it up. So now what is the third method we got to know? Decrease the size of your text. Size in the text size, not the frame size. Frame size remain the same. Text size get decreased. So the third method, text size decrease. So how many methods to handle overflow text? It may be a technical questions. Now we find the next method. Any questions? Okay. Participants. I didn't get question. Is there any questions you can ask? No problem. So it is not, this is a particular thing which is, you'll find like designer will be 20, but layout artists are only 2. So it is very costly field and few people will come into this field and they are high paid. So layouting artist will be rare in the market because you can all find how much strain to be taken up to handle the text. So no need to get worried. This is only for limited people. Just is not to get panic, but this big money. Okay. Internet, yes, like some Zoom problem was there. That's why in the middle it can break up. Yes. Fine then, so now we'll be switching to the next height. Go to the type, okay, we'll make it small only because people are not there. Fitting. Alt Control C. So this is another thing we got to know. If your text box is very big and unnecessary thing is there, then instantly you can have to bring it to the normal by fitting to the option Alt Control C. So it's the next options we have understood. Alt Control C. Fit the text frame to the text box. Fit the text frame to the text box. It's okay. So hope we have understood what is this fitting frame to content. Frame to content. This is not related to the text, but yes, in the object oriented, we can have to get it on. So 3 different methods we got to know, like how to handle the overflow text, increase the font size and all. Fine then, so we are not making more to go strain. In the next sessions, again, more details will go into the text.
Sir,
So, yes, tell me. Any questions? Yeah, tell me. Or
sir,
like that.
create new text, sir.
How to take new text?
No, sir, create.
Third one. क्वेश्चन अब थोड़ा लिखो मोहम्मद स्टार्ट करो
Sir, Alt Control Shift E करें ना, sir.
Alt Control C is to make the frame to fit to the text. Alt Control C. So like, what is that Alt Control C? It make the frame to fit to the text. It is not only for this, for any image also the same. Alt Control C. So that is extra thing which is not more related to the text, more related to the frames.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any more question?
Sir, for right click.
किसके लिए? Alt Control C के लिए राइट क्लिक नहीं, ऑब्जेक्ट मेनू में जाके फिटिंग ये बोलना पड़ेगा, फिट फ्रेम टू
No,
कॉन्टेंट.
sir. Right click, sir. Fill with placeholder text.
So what is the question? That
Placeholder text, sir.
right click. Okay, finish.
Sir, how to new create, sir?
How to create a text box? Click here, drag it up. Give a right click, switch to this.
For own,
If it is already existed, then select all, delete it up. Give a right click, press it. Is it okay?
sir, this information which, sir?
Up, just chat it up. Chat box में लिखिए आप. Fine then, so hope we have understood the summary of the class. We have understood how to handle the frames and how to get the text to get handled, initiated, but we have not completely done. And what is called frame and how to use the frames. 3 topics covered: frame handling, gap tool handling, making photo to get into the frames, and getting link button to handle, then starting with the text box and handling the text over to the path. Hope this much of things is understandable. And this is the summary, like what we have scribbled on the screen, but it's not very clear. Which information in text? Which information in text? Which information? That question is not understandable.
Sir is asking about that dummy text.
Okay, what is dummy text and how to use the dummy text? This is the question. Hope this is the question. What
Sir,
is?
I think he's asking which information is that about text.
It is a dummy information. So it's XYZ. So it is not related to anything. Hope I made it clear. So it is irrelevant things written on the screen to control the text. No relevant topic is there. That's why it is called dummy text. Hope it is clear. Mama, समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So we'll meet up in the next session with the higher options. What is the task to be done? Yes, make some layouting.
Sir, dummy text.
Like, what is the task to be done in the next class? Make a layout and exchange the footages. And make a layout to make a newspaper. See to a newspaper and make a layout to be ready. If it is happening, then it is understood, or else it is to be get done up. एक कोई भी न्यूज़पेपर उठाओ, मैगजीन उठाओ, एक पेज में जो भी है उसका फ्रेम बना के रख लो. अगर इतना हुआ तो समझ में आया क्लास, नहीं हुआ तो ये करना होगा. Fine. So this is the task. We have seen what is the task to be done up. Then we'll see in more detail about the text in the next sessions. Again, 500 options are there. Come up with a very cool brain. Then we'll go in more depth. And it is highly profitable software because no competition at all in layouting artist. डिज़ाइन हर कोई बना सकता है, पर डिज़ाइन को 100 पेज में हैंडल करना मुश्किल होता है, जो कि डिज़ाइनिंग सॉफ्टवेयर में बनता ही नहीं है. और इसीलिए लिफलेट टेम्पलेट के अंदर लोग रुक जाते हैं.